To us, what's important about terminology, unless you've got an issue like the National Incident Management System, where we do have a standardized set of terminologies, we feel that it's appropriate for schools and school districts to develop their own terminology that's locally tailored to fit their needs, as long as that terminology uses plain speak phraseology and is standardized within the organization. For example, we do not feel that it's important that every school in the country use the same term for lockdown. We don't think that's practical. We don't think that's really viable. What we do feel is important is that within your organization, all the people who might need to implement those procedures understand the terminology that you have decided to use, and that it's consistently used throughout the organization, and that people know what action steps to implement when they hear that terminology. For example, we normally suggest to our clients to use the terms preventive lockdown and emergency lockdown to define the two types of lockdown that we recommend for schools. However, a number of schools use the term soft lockdown and hard lockdown instead of emergency and preventive lockdown as we would use, and we think that's fine. We think those are understandable terms. We think they're fairly clear. What is most important is that whatever terminology you use for your protocols and your plans, that all of your employees know what those terms are, that they're consistently used between all of your buildings, that the employees know what action steps to implement for each protocol, and that they know how to implement the right protocol for the right situation. For example, if you do as we would suggest and have a preventive type of protocol for lockdown and one for emergency lockdown, that when an employee is faced with a situation, they can quickly determine which of the two types of lockdown to use, and they can tell you or show you what those action steps would be that are appropriate for that protocol. To us, that's what's most important, to have reliable crisis plans in place for your schools.